here we are tonight, checking out some grand final Tier 8 SEA Battle Cup. Checking out one of my favorites. We've got Oheb on the Kunkka, roaming Kunkka.
T minus 30 seconds.
This is Team Beware, minus their carry that was in the open qualifiers with them. Got another guy in, H-Guard on the offlane Omni Knight. Loving H-Guard, man. What a beast. So, looks like they might be trying out a new carry. The carry they had did alright, but it wasn't definitely not the best on their team. So they're versing 343 Road to TI8. We have Ponyo on Clockwork, looking to with a dark sea as well. So Clockwork looking with the Iron Shell to really annoy and get in the face of this dual lane. Does have the Iron Shell on him. Didn't go for a power cogs move or battery assault, so we'll see how this. I think they're going to get run over. Weaver and Rubik probably going to get run over a little bit. Who's your daddy over here? Great on that Rubik, but we'll see how their new carry goes. H got it on the Omni Knight versing Rico on the Faceless Void. So we've got a Faceless Void safe lane. Faceless Void safe lane is interesting. It's coming back into the meta. I think with Mask of Madness he can be very viable these days. Usually he used to need like a Diffusal and a Manta before he became relevant, but Mask of Madness. Good old H-God on the Kunkka. Always does some good roams. Kunkka's pretty good against Clockwork. Just easy torrent setups all day. So Miguel on the Zeus gets the easy bottle early. Is versing a Tinker though. Seeking on the Tinker. During the Open TI qualifiers, he was destroying lives as a mid Queen of Pain. Absolutely destroying. So, haven't seen him on the Tinker yet, but I'm assuming he's going to be doing Seeky type things. So, who's your daddy? Almost being run down. Clockwork still hasn't skilled anything. Hasn't got any. Oh, gets some XP then. Just going to be annoying. Does the cogs, but a little bit too late. He's able to Coochie out. If he gets an Ion Shell on him, he should be able to run down this Rubik quite easily. Rubik does have telekinesis though to lift him out of the cogs if he ever needs it. He's just going to keep running at him. Support Clockwork. We mean to try that myself. So seeking the mid. Oheb's hanging around.
That should help.
So babysitting the haste rune there for Tinker. Haste. Tinker doesn't have a bottle, so he grabs the haste and starts running up top. So I think he should be able to get easy torrents up top. Goes and gets the bounty. Rune. He's going to actually wrap back around. Maybe he's looking for that courier. Not sure. The courier. Not sure if it's going to be going along where it is. The ward will see it. I don't think Oheb's going to go for it. Oh, he might be going for it. No, it's going to go through a safe path. So, no courier snipes for you, mister. Tinker with that value magic wand. Should be able to keep spamming out the laser on him. So, Omni Knight versus Void, bit of an interesting matchup. Both have ways to heal themselves back up. It's actually maxing out the time lock, which is actually pretty good against the solo lane, actually. Because he'll only have to use time lock every now and then to heal back up. But he can just use that time lock to bash, get some good harass.
Now you've got my attention.
Miguel actually takes down Tinker mid lane, and they're actually going to take down the Kunkka as well. The Clockwork came across at the right time. Miguel was able to. He's gone for the level 2 Arc Lightning build to keep that harass up in lane. So. Not the best start for this mid lane. They got them both very low, but weren't able to. Hasn't gone for the rockets at all. Has going for more of a farming March Machines build, which will make sure that he gets some good farm after the laning stage as well. Oheb looking to get some stacks going for Tinker as well as Rubik, being good supports. So a scan coming out from the Dire. Yes. Faceless Void is there. Oh, those bashes. Every bash is so value. Also has the Orb of Venom. slow down Omni Knight. Omni Knight has his own little
Invisibility.
venom. It's a bit back and forth that lane. So Weaver's having a bit of trouble with this old Darkseer. Darkseer's doing relatively good. Tinker is winning the last hits though. Has the Soul Ring now. He's going to keep the spam up. Kunkka has an Invis Rune. Has one in X marks the spot. Don't think he's got a ping coming out. Omni Knight's being slowed down. That Omni Knight is dead. H-Guard, you are dead, my friend. Oh, and then the value bash just at the right time too. Oh, is he still going to be able to get out though? Oh, he heals himself up. He might actually get out because Winter Wyvern for some reason did not stick onto him. But Weaver actually takes down the Clockwork up top. Beautiful. So, who's your daddy? Using the lift and the Fade Bolt to its full potential. They get the Clockwork. So it's starting to go back. It's still very close. They brought it back to even. Zeus. Not sure what he's doing there. Omni Knight just getting some levels. Oh, just those bashes. Oh, it's so disgusting. 3 in time lock. Ugh. Smart laning from that Faceless Void, knowing that he wouldn't need to use the time lock too much. Zeus pops out the ult. Almost takes down the Rubik, but the perfect timing on the X marks from Kunkka. Oheb does it again. Beautiful. Here's your daddy gets out. Totally calculated. They find the Omni Knight. I think H-God's going down this time. No, he's not actually. What the heck? What the heck? Winter Wyvern does have Cold Embrace, so he shouldn't go down. Oh, he does have the Repel though. I mean, not the Repel, but the Purification. But this Winter Wyvern's going to be feeling it. Oh, just these freaking bashes from Faceless Void. What the hell? Ponlo does pick up Kunkka. Oh, they fight over the rune, fortunately. So the Iron Shell Clockwork doing some work. It's a pretty solid little combo they got going there. March of the Machines now out in full force, closing in on the Boots of Travel. Has maxed out March of the Machines now. There is a regen rune down bot, but I don't think it's been scouted yet. Kunkka just going to sap some levels mid, and why not, I say. So Omni Knight having an unfortunate time against these time locks. 20% chance. I mean, he is maxing it. That's very unusual to see, but it's definitely appropriate for the situation.
Jackpot!
Rubik's coming in. Is he going to be able to get there in time? No, he's not. Zeus sees it and backs off easily. They believe they have a ward there, and they do. Yeah, it's just outside of the tower range. It's good ward placement there. Omni Knight is closing in on level 6. Tinker being Tinker.
Smart money.
But it's a great chance for Kunkka to sap some levels in mid now. There is 3 people in mid. You have to be wary of Zeus's burst potential at the moment. We got a smoke going around. Clockwork and Winter Wyvern. So they do have a ward there. They're actually not going to wrap on Kunkka. They're going to look. I think they're looking for Tinker. Tinker is not here though. He's just about to walk in now. Is this going to be really bad? Clockwork pings him out. I don't think Tinker sees him. He's going to run away. Oh, they're going to find him though. Tinker is going to be going down. Yes, he goes down.
It's probably not a problem. Probably.
So that's good rotates from those supports. They find the highest value kill.
Radiant's top tower isn't looking so great.
Bounty!
Faceless Void's going to be jumping onto this Omni Knight again, but he does have Repel, but then he uses the Chrono. It's not going to be enough
Radiant's
though.
bottom
Not
tower
getting
isn't looking so great.
any bullcrap bashes there, my friend. So Weaver on Struggle Street. The game that Beware went out to on the open qualifiers was against Miracle's team Moogle. That eventually won the bracket they were in. When they lost when they had to carry Weaver. So it's just that the Weaver just couldn't. I mean, the Weaver needs a little bit of farm before he can really be useful. So at the moment, let's have a look at the net worth now. Weaver is almost on top of the net worth board. But at the moment, that's still not a whole lot. So Clockwork with the Iron Shell is close by. He is level 4. He tries to scooch away, but gets cogged back. They know he got cogged back,
Dyer's
so
top
he's going to
tower
be
is
in
in
the
trouble.
trees. They're pinging it out. Iron Duxie is going to
My
have
thanks.
a look. Weaver's just going to bail. So he does have the
Dyer's top
perseverance.
tower
there's a
isn't
little bit of
looking so
sustain,
great.
but it's not looking too great for him. Still has a long way. I mean, even after you get the Lincoln Sphere, you're not like battle ready. So he's been pinged out again. He's going to Sakuchi away. Clockwork is being very annoying here. Oheb's kind of hanging around. He's going to try and slow down the tower a little bit. Tower siege. Faceless Void has picked up a Midas first. Okay. Well, it is all about attack speed for Faceless Void early. He's going to... The Shrine is almost up. Getting a bit of efficiency out of it. Oheb's being pinged out. They know he is there. So Winter Wyvern is hanging around. Clockwork is looking
Radiant's
for
bottom
someone.
tower is under
Limit does
attack.
find him. He does get lifted.
Dyer's
He
top
gets
tower is
X-marked
under
as well. There's going to be that torrent. Good timing on the torrent. He's going to be able to
Radiant's
walk away
bottom
though.
tower is
He's
in
just
trouble.
weirdly tanky.
Dyer's top tower
He
isn't looking so
took a
great.
lot of grief for them. Not too much happened. So Weaver picks up the Valley Blightstone. I think that's good. Adds just a little bit more damage to his
Dyer's
output.
bottom tower is under attack.
H-Guard's getting gone on. Clockwork's just going to annoy him out a little bit. Clockwork's still not at that 6th level. Tinker's at level 9, has the TP boots now. So, well, luckily, like the Tinker's power peak is a lot quicker than Weaver's, so Tinker should be able to... Darkseer gets X marks. He has used his
Dyer's
haste. He
middle
gets
tower is
timed
under
really
attack.
well. Weaver hits him. He's just going to TP out. Easy mode. So Tinker does come down. Pops out a rocket. Oh, who's that going for? Is that someone in the Darkseer TP'd away, of course. So Tinker came for a rotate. Didn't really get much out of it. He's going to keep the march. The machines farm up. Weaver's still being Weaver.
The time.
Weaver's just still not going to be a factor. It's going to take him a while till anything really happens, though. Oh, XP wise, Radiant are getting ahead. Oh, and with the GPM as well. So there's a little bit of a net worth lead, but still definitely. Also, they actually get the kill on H-God down bot with the Zeus. Oh,
Dyer's middle tower is in trouble.
Zeus is great against a lot of these people. I think that's a good pickup from them. So they do find Winter Wyvern. Weaver is there.
Dyer's top tower
The
is
boat
in
is
trouble.
going to be coming in from Oheb. He's going to
Killing spree.
easy games. Give the kill to Weaver.
Temporary invulnerability.
Going for the
Dyer's side.
Dragonlance now. Faceless Void. Starting to
Dyer's
siege
bottom
down.
tower is in trouble.
Does not have the time walk at the moment. Does
Dyer's
get
bottom
the
tower is
tower
gone.
kill, but at what cost? Oheb comes in with the X, but they don't even need it. Tinker comes as well. So the Tinker's rotating really well, looking for those kills, and that's just only going to pop up his farm.
Jackpot.
So Clockwork, doing Clockwork, cogs himself in, the battery assault is going. Tinker's really feeling it. He should be able to get lifted out by Rubik. He gets lifted the wrong way though, towards the Tinker. The Tinker's going to run the other way. I think, is he going to be able to run him down? No, he's not. Oheb has the beautiful X mark, and
Dyer's
then
middle tower
H
is
goes
spree.
runs in and
To the
purifies him to
place
death.
of blind.
Zeus does find the Tinker kill on the back line though. What a rascal.
Dyer's middle tower is under
So
attack.
Clockwork runs into 4 heroes, comes out with a 1v1 trade. Pretty disgusting. So the H-God and Who's Your Daddy have smoked up now. Winter Wyvern is pinging them out for some reason. So Winter Wyvern is back there, weirdly. No one seems to realise that. Omni Knight getting some good levels going for the Hand of Midas. They know he's there. He's just gonna pop his Q, fly off into the distance. They know where he is, but not much can be done. Tinker's gonna keep up his farm. Weaver's gonna keep up his farm. Oh, he's actually going for the treads. I thought he was going for the Dragonlance. So Winter Wyvern gets out. What a cheeky play. So faces void.
Dyer's middle tower is
Hand
looking so
minus
great.
pickup is now comfortably on top of the net worth chart. The Zeus not far behind with a couple of good pickups. Oh, Weaver is going to be in a bit of trouble. If he gets cogsed in, Sakuchi's not going to do a whole lot. Clockworks. He's been playing well. Got to give it to him. He's going for that pipe, it seems. Tinker doing Tinker type things. Oheb sets up combo on the Zeus. He's going to get exploded. Beautiful play from Oheb. H-Guard still closing in on that minus. Very close. Clockwork pinging something out. Nice two-man shrine usage. I love
Radiant's
multiple
top tower
people's
is under
shrine
attack.
usages. The efficiency. Oh, feels good, man. So Conker heading top now. Oh, Oheb's pausing. Pause in the game. Says go. 1 second. Alright. So the Clockwork does find
Radiant's
him.
bottom
He
tower
does
isn't
have
looking
X
so
marks the
great.
spot. He's going to X him. Going to go for the torrent play. He's going to be there anyway. Faces Void
welcome
comes in with the
back.
Chrono, gets two of them. They're actually not going to be going down. Weaver gets the time lapse off. Oheb's going to be going down though. Weaver is going to take
They
out the
won't like
Clockwork.
that.
Nice play. Does have a Sakuchi. I think this Faces Void is
Radiant's
going to be
top
going
tower
down
is
as
in
well.
trouble.
Though he doesn't want to particularly use the Sakuchi while he's time dilated. Faces Void looks like he's going to be able to get out. Does have the time walk. Oh, the Zeus destroys Weaver just before he takes out the Darkseer. Darkseer really low. Oheb, I mean H-God now in a bit of a pickle. Faces Void is there.
No
Tinker is all
sorceries
mannered up
avail.
and back in the game. Looking to get some hurt out onto people. Really good Winter's Curse onto the Rubik, but Rubik steals the time walk and jumps out. Easy games. Omni Knight actually gets stunned enough. Oh, Darkseer almost goes down to the boat from Oheb, but it's just not enough. He does use the X on himself so he can go get someone, but it doesn't work out the way he wanted to because Clockwork was there when he X'd. And then Tinker doing what he can on the back line, but he's not going to be able to do much. Weaver's going to come in with a Sakuchi. Is he going to get blown up? He does have a time lapse, so he can. Oh, he picks up the Winter Wyvern, time lapses out. Does not have Sakuchi. He's going to be getting run down, but I don't think they're going to go on him. Not bad, not bad. So Weaver's not doing too bad.
Radiant's middle tower isn't looking so great.
Doing alright with the hand he's been dealt. Faces Void now. Closing in on that diffuser blade. I think with the hand of Midas and the
Radiant's middle
diffuser
tower
blade,
is
that's
in trouble.
plenty of attack speed, I think.
Dire structures are fortified. Dire's middle tower is under
H-God
attack.
looking to use that Midas. Doesn't find much here.
Purified.
Doesn't,
Dire's middle
doesn't have
tower is
very
in
good
trouble.
Midas creeps. Fortunately, mid tier 1's going to go down from the die.
Dire's middle tower is
in the
gone.
games. Tinker's using the chance to push a little bit. He's grabbing a force staff, always a great item against Clockworks. And also he just battled on the blink altogether. I suppose against the Zeus. Oh, goes for the Tinker. Did he see? I mean, they don't have vision, but they do know that there's plenty of master machines going on. But unfortunately, hooked right into the neutral creeps, as you do. So Diffuser Blade now finished on the Faceless Void. Now has the Mantis Style queued up, so he's going to be getting pretty scary pretty soon. Jacko is banned, right? They can't go to TI8. Not sure what he's talking about. Must be talking about someone on the Radiant team. So Oheb gets an X marks onto the Faceless Void. He's going to jump out. They're going to get the really good stun lock on him, but the Omni Knight comes in with the Guardian Angel, which is perfect for the Winter's ult. That's going to be coming out. A Chrono onto 3 of them though with the Darkseer as well. Drops the wall, drops everything. Easy 3 for 0. Faceless Void is a bit low at the moment. Winter Wyvern just heals him up. So great combo from Radiant just there.
A golden thread.
Yeah. Great combo from those guys. Weaver picks up double damage on the bot.
Dire's middle tower isn't looking so great.
Jackpot.
Faces void. Being a bit cheeky. Gonna start taking out some of the farm on the Radiant on the die side.
What surge is this?
They are pinging out Omni Knight. Looks like H God's in a bit of a pickle.
No
He's gonna repel
sorceries
himself.
avail.
It's smart, but those ashes, man. Those, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Radiant's bottom tower is in trouble.
Oh, gets the Purify off. He almost takes down the Faceless Void. The Faceless Void jumps out at just the right moment to dodge the boat. H God almost goes down, purifies himself up. Kunka is around, gets the X mark onto the Clockwork. He's going to get the... Ooh, mistimes the Torrent though. Doesn't have much mana left, does have 17 stick charges. Weaver's going to try and run down someone. Clockwork knows he's there. Clockwork doesn't have to be too scared of him, I don't think.
Don't mind if I do.
It's Rubik. Closing in on those arc boots. Tinker's still doing Tinker type things. He's going for the Ether Lens. Not sure. Not sure if he's going for the Ags this game. I think it's always a solid pickup. This Clockwork's been playing really well.
Time is money.
Closing in on that Lincoln Sphere. He's going to jump on the Clockwork a little bit. Clockwork's just going to cogs and run away. Tinker is going to be TPing in. Is he going to be out? He does not have the blink on the Tinker. Oh, the stolen hook shot though. He gets Rubik. Nice play from Who's Your Daddy. Gets Rubik. Oh, he almost goes down to the Zeus ult, but he uses the stick charges. They are going to find the Weaver with the Chronosphere though. Rubik didn't need to come back in. He's going to kill.
Double kill.
Feels bad, man. So now a 6k net worth lead coming out from Radiant 343. Zeus doing Zeus things now. So as I was saying, yeah, Tinker decided not to go for the blink because
Radiant's middle tower is
blink
under
against
attack.
Zeus is so annoying.
Do it
Zeus
with
just like
flair.
stops you blink every day. Get anywhere close to him. Faceless Void, aggressively farming. Tinker using his... He is going to be picking up the Ags next. That'll be good to see. Get plenty of great spam on the back lines. He's going to keep up the farm as Tinkers do. So Heb's hanging out near the Weaver to try and secure his farm a little bit more. Doing whatever the team needs. Omni Knight getting a pipe as well, which is going to be great against the Zeus, obviously, and the Clockwork and other such people. So, do they actually see the Faceless Void? I don't think they do, or maybe Who's Your Daddy was scared. I'd be scared if I was a solo Rubik, but there is two people around. But that's a pretty cheeky little play there from the Faceless Void. So Zeus doing dewarding. Oh, yuck. It's yuck to play against Zeus. So Lincoln Sphere is coming out on the crew now for Weaver. He'd probably be going for that Deso next, but yeah. Weaver's definitely going to need some more survivability this game. Just the Chrono, and the Clockwork, and the Zeus being able to blow him up. It's a bit of a sad game for him at the moment. Clockwork actually going to pick up the Hand of Midas first. He's feeling happy with where he's at.
Radiant's top
And
tower
it's
isn't
off.
looking so great.
Went to Wyvern, they do ping out people there. Clockwork chucks a rocket out. I mean, they see the Rubik, but the Faceless Void's just going to keep running
Radiant's
off.
top tower is in trouble.
Unstoppable.
No, he's just going to keep smacking people. Doesn't need to use the Chrono. He's going to slow down Oheb. Unfortunately, Oheb, even though there's three of his teammates in front of him. Oh, he uses the Chrono now against the Tinker.
2 down.
Smart play there. H God's going to be manning up with the Weaver. He uses the GA, but Weaver's not going to be able to get it in time. He did have the time lapse up, but he just couldn't get it off. H God is now being slowed down by the Fizz Blade. Puts out a repel. Oh, these freaking bashes though. Oh my god.
Healing and
Just these
They weren't like that.
so. Oh my goodness. Who's Your Daddy tried to help from the high ground. Faceless Void's like,
Not what you expect.
sick bro. I'm gonna come and smack you as well. Oheb gets a nice two-man boat up on the high ground. The Faceless Void's almost going to go down. Gets the X out on him. Is he going to use the... Oh. Uses the time walk. I think he was trying to time it properly to get out, but Zeus is just going to go in. Oheb, you're going to have to use the shrine. Uses the shrine. Has the X marks, but is he going to get exploded before that? Gets a good torrent timing on the Zeus. Tinker is back. Has the 4 staff. He's going to be jumping over to him. Has the laser and the rocket. Is he going to go down? He's going to get hasted by the Darkseer. Weaver's going to be running after him now, but he... No way. No way. Oh my goodness. The perfection of that 4 staff to get to just on the high ground. Well, at least TPing away. Oh. I'm feeling that in my heart and my soul. I'm feeling that.
What surge?
It's a clutch play by the Darkseer to haste that Zeus out as well. Just if any part of those series of events for Zeus to get away didn't happen, he wouldn't have got away.
A golden thread.
Right, that was really clutch. His Faceless Void playing really well. Really just went balls deep. He's like, oh sick, you're on your high ground. I can dive your base. You think I give a crap? They still have all the tier 2s up. But nice game sense from him to go for that play. Really put the nail down the coffin. Does have the... Oh, almost used the chrono. So they did use the Zeus ult to scout out the Weaver. Weaver gets scouted out again. He's going to use the chrono now. Is he going to have enough to kill him? No. Weaver's really feeling it. Does have the time lapse. Is he going to be able to get it off? He does get it off. He is in the cogs though. Who's your daddy? Gets Faceless Void on the back line, but he's going to get smacked. Does steal the time walk again though. Very well done from him.
Not so safe harbor, eh?
The Weaver's going to take down with everyone else. They're going to take down the Faceless Void, so that must feel pretty good. Gets a repel out onto the Weaver so he can keep chasing. Oh, nice X marks and torrent combo onto the Darkseer by overhead. H-God's going to be following down this clockwork. They're going to find Winter on the back line though.
Dyer's middle tower is under attack.
H-God, oh this is a great turnaround. Great turnaround. H-God's going to keep running down this clockwork just with that degen. Alright, now it's a cage match. Who wins in a cage match between Omni Knight and Clockwork? Let's see.
2 down.
Definitely the Clockwork. Feels good, man. Now that was a bit of a turnaround. Let's check out fight recap. What do we got? 7,000 XP change. So there's a 4 for nothing. 7,000 XP change. Like 4K gold change as well. Feels good, man. That was a great series of events for Beware, who were on struggle street there for a second. This Weaver's only going to get bigger. Going for a diffuser blade now. It's going to be great against people like Zeus and Winter Wyvern on the back line. Darkseer going for a blink next. Zeus going for the Ags now. I actually haven't played Zeus since the Nimbus upgrade. I should really do that. It looks really fun. He's coming back in the meta now with that Nimbus. Somehow played a really good Zeus today at MDL.
Time is money.
Faceless Void. Gonna keep up the farm. He's going to be finishing off his Mage Star and then grabbing a Blink Dagger. I mean, the bigger Faceless Void gets, the scarier it is for people like Tinker and Weaver. I think that was a good drafting decision from
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified.
We're doing the
Radiant's bottom tower isn't looking so great.
Ohab's going to be walking out. It's a bit of a cute little interaction that works out sometimes. Weaver's going to go into the Clockwork in the mid. Does have the diffuser blade finished off. He's going to slow him down. Actually going to get an easy solo kill. Beautiful.
Now you're just showing off.
Great stuff. Great stuff. So,
Smart money.
Radiant's middle
Carry
tower is in
taking
trouble.
the initiative. Making some plays happen now that he's got a little bit of farm. Oh, so Ohab's close by to get a really nice torrent and bow combo onto the Zeus. Zeus is actually going to get 4 staff away. Oh, he actually gets rooted by the Ancients, but they are not going to pursue.
Radiant's middle tower isn't looking so great.
Also, I actually find H-God on the back line.
Dyer's
Got
bottom
Diffuse
tower
Blade
isn't
eating
looking
away
so
at his
great.
mana. He is going to be able to get a repel. No, oh my god, these bashes on H-God though. The timing on them every single time. Who's your daddy going down to Winter Wyvern? Oh, it feels bad, man. Why have you betrayed me? Weaver actually starting to do some really good work. Oh, gets the time lapse off, but is he going to be able to Sakuchi away? Oh, actually, the damage from Clockwork's hookshot as he goes through actually kills the Weaver. Oh, the unfortunateness. I'm just watching this. I'm starting to get a bit triggered by Faceless Void's bash timings. Is this dude Admiral Bulldog? Like, disgusting.
Dyer's middle tower isn't looking so great.
Disgusting. Oh, Kenton, what's going on, man?
Dyer's middle
I just
tower
noticed
is in
you're watching.
Radiant's bottom tower is in trouble. Radiant's bottom.
So who's your daddy? Does have a smoke. Doesn't look like they're going to be using it. It's going to maybe put out a ward. Where's he going to put out that ward? It's going to put it on that shrine there. Winter Wyvern has a couple of wards. Puts one out so they can see the high ground and the Rosh area in general. H-God. And they're getting fatter. Closing in on that Greaves. Zeus only less than 300 away from that Nimbus. That's gonna do good work against the Weaver. That old Nimbus. Good old Weaver is going for the BKB next. I think that's a good idea. Does his bash go through BKB? Yeah. Faceless Void. Yuck. Just these freaking bash timings, man. So disgusting. Who's your daddy? He's gonna be picking up a gem next. So they obviously know Faceless
Dyer's
Void's
lost their
been
middle
using
tower.
Shadow Blade a lot.
Whoops.
But also get some map control. Clockwork needs to shrine up. Gonna keep the farm happening on the old Clockwork. What's he going for? He's going for the rocket flare damage, yeah. Oh, up top, actually going to get H-God. The Chrono gets a little bit whiffed. But, oh, the Winter's Curse onto the Kunkka, but no one's there to attack him, so Tinker can keep smacking on the back line. Kunkka's just going to get bashed down.
Dyer's top tower is
Man,
under
these
attack.
bashes on this Faceless Void, I tell you what. So, he's going to slow down the Rubik. The Rubik doesn't have any mana whatsoever.
Dyer's
Tinker
top
does
tower isn't
have
looking
the
so
4-staff. Is he going to help out his buddy? But no, he is not. Who's your daddy's going to be going down. Oh, he's actually going to get the time work at the last second. Beautiful work. Oh, he's going to get smashed by the Zeus. Tinker, why didn't you help out your friend? Oh, so he does get graved. I mean, not graved. What's the
Dyer's
golden
top
brace?
tower is in trouble.
But Zeus is pretty tanky at the moment. Has the Ags. Going to time walk out. Easy games.
Now
So
Radiant's
the net
time
worth
to attack the
advantage
Dyer.
is getting pretty crazy
Dyer's top
on the
tower
Radiant
isn't looking
team.
so great.
So after that brief little comeback from
Dyer's lost their
Beware,
top tower.
then now getting smacked again. This Zeus, I mean Zeus's burst potential is always pretty ridiculous, but when you have someone like a Weaver who doesn't really dig that kind of burst, it's a hard game. Hard game, definitely. And Omni Knight keeps getting shut down, which is crazy because he's an Omni Knight.
Gold from my
You'd
chest.
assume that you know, he can do what he needs to in the fights.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Even if he needs to be really greedy and just repel himself all the time, might have to be the play. Weaver is going for that BKB, so he doesn't necessarily have to repel him anymore. Tinker is going to go down to this
What you're doing is
really tanky
physically
Zeus.
impossible.
2.6k health. Just like has the TP boots, so he can go wherever he needs to. In the middle now, they're actually going to find the Weaver as well.
Killing spree.
I think this is
You become past tense.
yeah, this is closing in on GG territory. They're just getting caught out everywhere they go. I mean, the amount of catch potential on
Dyer's
the
middle
Radiant
tower is under attack.
is just getting worse and worse. Not a whole lot. Yeah.
Dyer's middle
as I
tower
was
isn't
saying,
looking so great.
they dipped out of TI8 Open qualifiers. Oh, man to dodge actually on the X marks just
Dyer's
then.
middle barracks are going down.
So Kunka does have a boat, has an X marks, does find the Zeus. I don't think that's the uses the Yules to dodge the but then the Winter's Curse. Actually, vacuum into Winter's Curse. That's actually pretty strong. Never really thought about that. Keeps X marksing the Zeus, but I think they need to X marks other people because I know he actually X marks the Winter Wyvern, so that's smart. They do pick him up. Kunka going to go searching for the Zeus, but I don't think he's going to find him. I'm just
Dyer's
really
bottom
weirded out. Why
tower
is
is
the
under
Zeus?
attack.
Oh, he has magic resist. Well, there you go. That makes a lot of sense. Makes a lot of sense. Picks up the DD, so you'll have to start fearing those Zeus right clicks. Pretty scary.
Time is money.
Zeus, 139. So Conquer actually gets the Nimbus as well. Zeus pops all the ultis, but they're going. This Nimbus, man, it shouldn't take that many hits. It's ridiculous, I reckon. So he gets another X marks out on the Zeus. The torrent is not there. He does use his Yules to get out of it again, though. So
Homing in.
a lot of things on Beware
Radiant's middle tower isn't looking so
being
great.
counted quite hard now.
Radiant buildings are fortified.
So Conquer's effectiveness is going down quite dramatically.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
I mean, Weaver's level 23.
Radiant's
I mean,
middle tower is
getting
down for
fatter
the
and
count.
fatter, but just he needs to be like obese. He needs to be able to survive Chronos. He needs to be able to, just not looking that great for him. They have got a little bit of retribution in the last few minutes or so. Got that tier 1 mid tower finally at 35 minutes. The timing on that, boys, it's great. It's great. So I'm not real sure. Well, yeah, Oheb is going for the 4 stuff now. That'd be great for him. Just adds that extra little bit of survivability. 4 stuff coming out on Rubik as well. Rubik has picked up the gem. So the dewarding potential is going to be pretty real.
Haste!
H-God picks up the haste rune. Someone comes in, but they're actually running off towards Rosh. I don't think they know what's happening, but they are looking for him. They know they're nowhere on the map. I think they would have just seen Zeus in mid. Faces Void is going to smack down with those freaking bullcrap bashes. Rubik's going to be
Dyer's middle
going in.
barracks are under attack.
Knows it's happening now. Just runs in with the... Oh, he did have the Winter's Curse, so he decides to just jump in. But unfortunately, Chrono Man was the only one in there. But he just Chronos, picks up 3. The Darkseer vacuum into it. They're actually pretty tanky thanks to Oheb's Omni Knight ult.
You've killed the
They're
equivalent
actually
of the enemy
surviving
team
in this.
twice.
Though 2 of them do go down, now it's going to be going down. They weren't able to get any kills during the Guardian Angels, so there's not much to be done. And just Weaver's going to have to back out. He was stun locked for a little bit by those bullcrap bashes, but Darkseer trying to run him down.
A golden thread.
Weaver's just going to have to back out. Unfortunately, doesn't not have the damage output that they need. I mean, he needs to go really tanky, but at the same time he also needs to just get more damage. Unfortunately, Tinker didn't seem to do enough damage during that either. They're going to take down the Roshan. So, not sure what Faces Forward's going to be going after this. Still has the Midas going. Oh, Zeus is going to find the Weaver. The Weaver should be able to get out. Does have the time lapse. Doesn't recoup that much health, but he's going to keep running away. Rubik's going to steal the Arc Lightning, so not the scariest spell. If he got Nimbus, that'd be sick. Clockwork, being Clockwork, has a pipe. That Midas really seemed to have paid off for him. I mean, Oheb on the Conqueror.
Dyer's top tower is in trouble.
Mate, he's doing well at isolating people, Kunka, but I just don't feel like there's enough to, like they haven't had enough cause to really. Oh, Zeus actually stops the TP of the Tinker, so Tinker will have to rearm again before he goes back. He's gonna go out, start pushing out the lane. Clockwork is bot, so hopefully Tinker does not... Oh, the Nimbus actually stops his TP. I never actually thought about that as well. That's good stuff.
Do it with flair.
Nimbus just stopping his TP globally. Oh, that's yuck. So, oh, Great Krona gets 3 of them. BKB, so he doesn't get X marks back. Doesn't have much. Oh, great vacuum into a wall from the Darks here. Weaver's actually going to be able to get out. Conquer, though, is the sacrificial lamb. Actually gets lasered at the last second, so he's not able to take him out. Conquer gets out. Darks here. Rubik's going to be taunting on the back lines. No, oh, that was actually his Arctic Burn. That's why he was flying. But actually not too bad from the side of Beware. They're actually going to find the Zeus now. Is he going to get slowed down? That's a lot of damage coming out from Weaver. They feels like they have enough, but there is a shrine there. He's going to... Oh, explodes him. He's going to be going onto a Clockwork as well. I'd imagine gets hit by the cogs, but he's still going to be smacking him. Weaver's going to hang around the Clockwork, and Clockwork's going to go down. It looks like at the last second he hook shocks out, but it still goes down. So Weaver is hanging about. It's so weird how Beware is getting smacked and then suddenly they'll have a second of destruction. I don't know. Let's have a look at the flat recap. So pretty good XP change, 3.5k. Pretty alright. Gold change. Yeah, I don't know. I think the big thing is like when Weaver survives the initial onslaught, then they go alright.
Regeneration.
Obviously Omni Knight's great at that, but if he gets caught as well, then it's kind of like, you know. So
Smart money.
maybe another power spike for the Beware. Dragonlance picked up on Weaver now. I wouldn't put it past him to go into a Hurricane Pike just because these 4 staffs against the Clockwork and everyone else is doing great work. So he still has 16 Bloodstone charges though. So even though he's died a couple of times, not really letting him get him down. 14 kills, 15 assists. That's beautiful. So Weaver's definitely... Oh, finds the Zeus. If they actually take him down, that'd be a big kill. I don't think he's going to go down. Weaver's actually pretty keen. Does have the plus 200 Sakuchi movement speed. Oh, he's just outside of Winter's Curse. The vacuum actually goes into the wall, and the Winter's Curse, a great Chrono, though, gets 3 of them because they're so grouped up all the time. Who's your daddy on the back line? Faces Void actually can't take anyone down. Have we moved into Beware being in the power position? Winter Wyvern's going to get run down. Sakuchi Man is going to run at Faces Void. Even with the BKB, he does have the Aegis, though. Are they going to take the Aegis down? Uses the Shrine. They're going to back out now, I think. They're going to Sakuchi way. They do take out the Aegis. They do see Clockwork there. Are they going to run him down? So a couple of great fights coming out from Beware.
Dyer's bottom tower is in trouble.
I think it's like they just ate the entire team fight of 3-4-3. Oh, those cogs. Feels bad, man. Yeah, keep running into it. Sounds like a good idea, Weaver. Omni Knight gives him a bit more mana to make up for his stupidity. Nah, jokes. He's been playing well, Weaver. I can't fault him too much. Tinker closing in on that level 25.
Is this?
So I think that plus 200 Sakuchi movement speed is doing a lot of work now. Giving the Weaver that mobility to run people down. He's approaching critical mass. I mean, he still has... Well, he's closing on the butterfly now. He's actually... How far away is he? 3,200, 1,400. He's very close to this butterfly. Probably swap it out for the Aquila, it seems. Yeah, Weaver's definitely hitting a critical mass, and like just the fact that he's surviving these initial onslaughts, and then he becomes quite unstoppable. They use all the team fights, all their lockdown, but they just can't seem to tickle him. Now he has the butterflies, so that's gonna cut down on the amount of bullcrap bashes that come out from the Faceless Void.
Radiant's bottom
So now
tower is
people on
under
both
attack.
sides of the map. Oheb in the unfortunate position of being close to the enemy team. They're going to jump on him. The Nimbus comes out. He does yields. That was one of those using. He does have 4 stuff. He does have the Ghost Scepter as well. Gets used again. Not sure. Oh, Tinker's actually going to get jumped on by the Faceless Void. This looks like it could be really, really bad. Omni Knight's going to come in. He's going to try and keep Who's Your Daddy alive. He did steal the Chronosphere. Oh, he gets Gilman caped as well. He's going to get out. H-God is hanging around. Weaver's on the back line, creating some havoc. He's going to have to time lapse though, and he's going to... The gem is actually down on the ground. Weaver's going to jump down this Darkseer's throat and take him down. He's going to smack the Clockwork as well. Weaver is getting really big. Oh my goodness, Weaver's going to 1v5 these cats. H-God is there helping him out, but this Weaver, man, oh my goodness. This Butterfly pickup, they're not going to be able to do anything. The Nimbus does come out from Zeus. Weaver just quickly runs away from it though. The uphill miss on the Faceless Void. The Faceless Void's going to keep running away. Has got the Awkward Malevolence. That's going to do alright against the Weaver, especially one that doesn't have a Manta. But who goes Manta on Weaver anyway? Oh, he's going to keep jumping away. Weaver could keep running. I think he is. He's got insane speed. Oh, the Shadow Blade. They just kind of like
Gold for my chest.
ships in the night. But he's going to look at Tinker as well. He's going to get the bashes, the Manta style, silence as well. Easy takedown.
I have seen the future. You're not in it.
So I'm not sure what Oheb was going to go next.
Illusion.
I wouldn't even be mad if he went like a... He might just get like a TP boots or something, but if he went like a Yules, just give him some more survivability. He's got plenty of survivability already, but it's a hard game. It's a hard game for the old Conquer. Faceless Void now finishes off the Bloodthorn. They're going to be smoking up. Has Chrono in 5 seconds. Sees the Weaver. Uses the... used the Diffusal on him. And then was going to silence him. Oh, the hook shot almost lands onto the Weaver, unfortunately. Unfortunately, Ponlo... it's great hook shot from him, but unfortunately it didn't work out. Conquer has to be a bit scared now. Is going to torrent someone, gets Yules again. He does have the Ghost Scepter, but that might be counterintuitive for this one. Does Shrine up, puts the boat on himself, has torrent in a second. There's a lot of magic damage coming out, so the Ghost Scepter's not really going to work for him. He's just going to get run down. Feels bad. There's not much to be done there. But in mid, the gem is going to be going down again. Winter and Darkseer going to get smacked. Smacked a good one. Rubik picks up the gem once again. An old friend has been reunited. Zeus has the money for Octarine. Hasn't quite picked it up just yet. Man, Weaver. So fast. So fast. Has got the Hurricane Pike now. Is reaching critical mass. Closing in on being 6 slotted. Oh, he's going to be able to smack down this Zeus. I'm not sure if the Zeus is going to be able to get away. Zeus is quite fast. Does have the Yule Scepter if he needs to. Uses the Yule Scepter offensively onto the Weaver, which is probably going to be the play. If he gets silenced, he's going to get stun locked just enough as he has time lapse. But they are going to Yule Scepter him. He does have time lapse, but the Nimbus is going to take him out. Tinker is there, going to start smacking him down. Clockwork's going to try and run him out. Tinker does get Glimmer caped up, but isn't able to close out a kill there.
Radiant's top tower's in trouble.
Couple of catapults smacking down that tower. Who's your daddy? Doing well. Still looking to get that 4 stuff, but still far away from it. Feels bad, man. I feel the 5th position woes. Winter Wyvern has that blink. Sees the Arcane Rune, pangs it out. He might pick it up himself unless the Zeus is going to be coming for it. Here he comes. Oh, down bot. They're actually going to find the Tinker again. Feels pretty bad. Clockwork with the battery assault. He's going to 4 staff away, but Faceless Void's there as well. So Siki, who I consider to be a great player, is getting picked out a lot. But there's a lot of catch on this team, but he's always in the wrong place at the wrong time, it seems. Omni Knight has a Soul Crest now. He's going to 4 staff away when that's Zeus. Zeus using the Nimbus very aggressively. Does have a quite small cooldown though. He's actually going to get jumped on if H-God's down. That's a lot of their team fight and survivability out the window. Tink is going to start doing what he can. Oheb has a torrent. Probably going to put down a torrent. Oh, Faceless Void is going to go down quite aggressively. Pops the BKB. They're actually going to jump onto the Conqueror as well. They do take down the Tinker. If Tinker has buyback, he should use it now. Clockwork's going to get slowed down a little bit by Who's Your Daddy. Oh, great Winter's Curse. Well, it's only Kunkka smacking the Omni Knight. Omni Knight's going to be fine. Who's your daddy doing what he can? Doesn't have much mana though. Did
Dyer's
steal
lost
Winter's
their
Curse,
middle
but he's not able to do anything with it at the moment.
Dyer's middle barracks is in
One of their racks goes down. Weaver gets back up. Gonna smack on to the Clockwork. Clockwork's not going to do much though. Double X onto Kunkka and 3-man torrent onto 3 of them. Omni Knight uses the GA, but he's going to have to use the repel on someone as well. Is he going to repel Weaver? He is. Weaver's going to run after some people. Does see the Clockwork. That Cogs though, using them really well. Even though Weaver's really fast, can't get past those. Oh, it gets the X marks onto Darkseer. He's going to put a torrent down as well. He's going to get jumped on by the Faceless Void though. Faceless Void. Oh, he's going to get healed up just enough to survive that Zeus ult. Beautiful play from H-God. So Weaver finds another one. H-God's going to keep repelling up the... uses Purification on the Winter Wyvern. Oh, man. This Faceless Void does not like Oheb, I tell you what. So the Clockwork comes in. Weaver gets... Oh, is he going to be able to get it? He gets silenced. He should be able to switch away. He does get that. Does go back anyway into harm's way. Does get the Winter Wyvern. It's a very brawly fight, this one. This stupid Nimbus man takes too many hits. How many times do they have to hit? It's like 16 times. Clockwork almost goes down, but gets offensively used. This Faceless Void finds the Weaver, but the Weaver's actually going to survive thanks to thanks to H-God. Weaver's going to be on the run now. Going to try and find some people. Knows the Zeus is close by. Sees the Zeus TPing it. No, he doesn't. Are they going to be able to stop him? Oh, that was almost enough burst.
Dyer's top tower is under attack.
Where is he? Oh, he TP'd up top randomly. What the heck? That's random. But he's get pinged out now. No, Darkseer was pinging him. I don't know what that means. Zeus. It's that. The Zeus ult scared out the Rosh, what it looks like. Puts down a Nimbus.
No sorceries avail.
Pop out the repel, going to take down the Nimbus. I'm not sure what they can do. They do have Faceless Void close by. Does not have a Chronosphere though. It looks like this is the perfect time to get in there. They do have some backup coming now. Kunkka's coming along. Weaver's actually going to try and run down and find this Zeus. Zeus uses the Yules to try and slow him down. He can get away, but this Winter Wyvern's going to be getting smacked. Has the Sakuchi in 1 second. He's going to get purified down to death. Oh, Tinker actually gets denied. He was getting jumped on by the Faceless Void. This Faceless Void is really scary, but they're actually going to take him down. Thanks to Who's Your Daddy and Weaver smacking him down. He's actually... Oh, he actually puts a wall in there. Does have a vacuum. Doesn't decide to follow it up. But he's got a couple of good illusions making him scared. That Weaver illusion doing some solid damage. H-God is hanging around. The Faceless Void's going to try and steal the Roche. Omni Knight almost goes in there, but he's going to get stunned. Is he going to be able to get anything off? No, he's not. Rubik actually gets a great Winter's Curse onto the Clockwork, but unfortunately doesn't do enough damage. Weaver's in a really bad place right now. Does not have time lapse. He's going to have Sakuchi up in 1 second. Is it going to be quick enough? He's not going to get out. Oh, Oheb's going to be going down now. They're all dead. They're all dead. Beware. Feels bad, man. Oheb doing a bit of a dance before he goes down. That is a bought back Faceless Void though, I didn't realise that. So, at what cost? At what cost? Faceless Void, they should be able to... Are they just going to go for the... I mean, they could go for Rax, or they could just go for the finish. What's our buyback status? So, yeah, only one person had buyback, and that was the Weaver. Tinker comes back. Faceless Void goes really balls deep. Does have the Aegis Immortal, so doesn't really have to worry too much. Tinker's going to be smacking them as much as he can.
Dire buildings are
whatever he can. Oh, yeah. Clockwork finds him. Is Tinker going to be going down? He does have the force stuff, but he's going to get smacked. Weaver is hanging around, doing what he can. They haven't really got much out of this siege yet. Weaver's just going to be hanging around, get a smack down that Nimbus. Zeus is going to be doing what he can to keep them into the base. They're going to take down the top tower.
Is gone. That was terrible.
Faceless Void's going to get another Rax out of this. Who's Your Daddy steals the lightning bolt. Gonna keep the creeps off the tier 4. Range barracks is still up, but there's not too much Beware can do at the moment until they have their Tinker back. Weaver has bought back, so he has to be a little bit wary. If he goes down, that's pretty GG. So they have lost a second lane of barracks now. So Weaver's going out, but Faceless Void uses that opportunity to get the chrono. The Weaver is going to be going down. That is a dieback from Weaver. I think that's GG. Great Winter Wyvern ult to slow them down. Rubik steals the chrono again, but doesn't really do much. A 4-man boat onto all those people, but it does no damage, unfortunately. Glimmer Cape out. He's going to try and run away. He does get repelled by H-God, looking out for his buddy Oheb. H-God is going to do what he can, but there's not a whole lot he can do at the moment. Gets a torrent out onto the Faceless Void, but it looks like it is Tinker is going to be coming back in a second. Zeus is going to have to run away from that onslaught, but there's not a whole lot they can do. Tinker's going to keep smacking. Actually, the Faceless Void almost goes down, but uses the cheese. Oh my goodness. Does have the Aegis as well. Tinker's doing what he can. Almost. Oh, gets his TP gets stopped, but he's still close by. Uses the laser effectively. Faceless Void can't hit it at the moment. Okay, he's going to be starting smacking again. Gets cold and braced up so he can keep smacking. Faceless Void still there. Uses the time lapse. Oh, they take down one tier 4 tower, but somehow Beware is holding. They're still trying to delay for that Weaver. So Weaver's still going to be dead for quite a long time. 45 seconds still because of that dieback. But Tinker with 1 charge on his Bloodstone. Feels bad, man. Along with everyone else, they were able to defend the day, it seemed. Clockwork is being pinged out by Darkseer. Not sure what he's doing. Gonna go for a sneaky play, it seems. Is closing in on that Ag Scepter. Oh, his Faceless Void. Oh my goodness. Well, he does have the Aegis, so I suppose he can make those low health plays. But it seems like a weird thing to do. But definitely made the Omni Knight jump a little bit, I think. Not really seeing a well, it really all comes down to this Weaver. So the Weaver's back now. He's going for heart now. Probably will swap out the boots for it, maybe. But man, it all comes down to that Weaver. Oh, so finds the Kunkka.
Killing spree. Now you're just showing off.
Uses the BKB to get away for some reason. Uses the Cold Embrace to heal him up, even though he's full health. Sounds good. So Weaver is there. Needs to. Well, Chrono is down, but he still needs to be careful. If Weaver goes down again, there is no way they win. So Weaver does see the Clockwork. Clockwork finds with a blind hook. He's actually going to just bail now. Doesn't even activate Battery Assault. Puts out a Nimbus. Zeus is keen. He's getting in there. Does find the Tinker. I think the Tinker's going to go down again. Feels pretty bad. No, oh, doesn't have the Chrono, but he does have. Let's have the Bloodthorn. Oh, actually, Faceless Void's going to be going down. Tinker does get saved by the Cold Embrace from Rubik. Rubik making some freaking plays. I'm liking this guy. So Weaver. Oh, Clockwork's going to find the Tinker on the back line. Feels bad, man. Tinker's going to be able to force stuff out, but gets cogged. Rubik's going to slow him down a little bit. Clockwork's going to go pretty suicidal trying to get this guy. He's going to get Cold Embraced as well as the Tinker. The Tinker is going to survive. He has Glimmer Cape as well. Puts out a laser onto the Clockwork. Clockwork just keeps finding the pickoffs, man. It's disgusting. Oheb using Ghost Scepter because Faceless Void jumped on him. Feels bad, man. Zeus is going in balls deep. He is close by. He's in 1v5 situation, but he's actually going to be doing pretty well. Weaver's going to get out. Thankfully, that freaking Nimbus again. So it looks like we have... Wow, we have double Nimbus. Does he have a refresher? Ugh, disgusting. So Hex. Tinker is hexed up at the moment. Darkseer has the Hex. Feels bad, man. He is Cold Embraced up, but I think he's going to be going down. Gets X marks back.
Time is money.
This is pretty brawly. Beware is fighting as hard as they can. Fighting tooth and nail to keep this last Rax alive, I tell you. So, Tinker's not giving up. Has 3 Bloodstone charges now. The comeback's real. As Faceless Void goes in, finds the Weaver. The Weaver's actually not going to go down thanks to Purification from Omni Knight. It's going to allow the Weaver to go run down the Faceless Void. Faceless Void uses the BKB quite preemptively, but he is going to get out, so I suppose he's happy. So they are putting out the Rosh again. Rosh is still not up for a minute and a half or so. Are they going to find the Winter Wyvern? He is going to blink out, but man, Sakuchi runs at like 750 speed. It does get disarmed by the Winter Wyvern, but unfortunately Conqueror is there as well. Winter Wyvern is kind of hanging out. Cold Embrace will delay the inevitable for a bit, but up top, actually, Zeus is going in, as well as Tinker and H-God smacking down the Clockwork as much as they can. They're going to be defending. So they do take the Winter Wyvern, but almost at the cost of a fatal distraction. Oh, Clockwork with the clutch cog. Zeus is going to be able to get out. He's going to... Oh, he almost goes down to the rocket. Thankfully, he has that pipe, giving him that passive... what am I saying? He puts the Nimbus over Clockwork for some reason. Does hook shot out. Oh, the 2 Desolator hits going to follow him. Almost. Oh my goodness, this Clockwork. Badum Tish is right. Oh my goodness. So Zeus is down bot here. Do have an X marks out on Oheb. Can't quite get it off, unfortunately. Zeus is going to get out. So Zeus plus 200 cast range. So man, yeah, he has quite far cast range. It's pretty crazy. So Tinker still doing his thing. He's going for a blink next, it seems. So he has a Bloodstone and a Soul Ring. I suppose you get so much efficiency out of the Soul Ring that kind of makes sense, but man, especially when your Bloodstone is giving you like nothing. Oh man, it feels real bad, man. Feels real bad. Oh, so Conco's actually picked up the Ethereal Blade now, which will pump up his combo damage. Also, I mean, it just upgrades his, gives him more armor. Upgrades his Ghost Scepter. So yeah, the more armor gives his... And also, yeah, a little bit of a nuke as well. The Chrono actually picks up 3 on the very edge. Oh my goodness, how unlucky could you get the win? Just curse on the Conquer on the back line just to slow him down. They're actually going to take down the Weaver. The Weaver and the Rubik and the Tinker all by back. They're all going to be fighting as hard as they can. The Winter's going to go down to the Weaver. The Weaver gets GA'd. The Clockwork's going to go down as well, it seems. He's going to hold down for a little bit. H-God survives. So, oh, the Tinker actually gets a dieback as Zeus picks him off on the back lines. Rubik is going to do what he can. Are they going to be able to slow Zeus down? They take him down. So this Weaver's doing plenty of damage. Is he going to run people down? Now they have the Gem of Truth Sight. So they still haven't taken down this last Rax. So they're holding on. So there is 3 down at the moment. They don't have the Tinker to help push it out. But Beware definitely doing everything they can to keep themselves in the game. I definitely thought it looked quite unwinnable. I mean, it's still pretty hard, not the easiest game at all. So the Zeus with that Bloodstone still getting great respawn timers. So Faceless Void now has bailed on the Shadow Blade, has picked up the Monkey King bar for that pesky butterfly. So that was a buyback on Weaver, Rubik, and a dieback on Tinker. So it's quite a costly defense. Oh, the Chrono actually is going to get expended on the Rubik. Feels bad, man. On the little old Rubik, hey? Man. Purified. It's just like... That's what sucks about fire positions. It's just like... If the one position really hates you that much on the enemy team, like, you are dead. There's not much to be done. Weaver does TP out.
Don't mind if I do.
Omni Knight doing what he can to keep it defended. They haven't killed this shrine yet.
I'm betting on a recovery of slim to none.
So 3-4-3 can't quite close out the victory just yet. Not sure if this shrine net worth's really gonna make a difference, but every little bit helps. 30k net worth lead.
Double damage.
Oh my goodness, it's disgusting. So they're just getting fatter and fatter. Weaver's reached his critical point more or less. I mean, he can go for the heart. Will likely... Oh, Faceless Void goes for a aggressive play. Does have the Chrono waiting.
Dyer's fortified
With the Scepter Chrono. Does get the range. Rax gets onto H-God, which is probably going to be pretty alright. Actually, great play by Krunker. Puts out the Ethereal Blade onto the Omni Knight so he doesn't get killed inside the Chronos. That's a failed Chrono from him. Weaver's going to be trying to take out the Clockwork on the back line, but Clockwork is actually doing a lot of work to keep him distracted. Overhead's doing what he can to run away. Weaver gets disarmed, so he's going to have to bail a little bit. Omni Knight's there by himself, doing what he can. Does have a GA there. Oh, actually, time lapse is out for some reason. Not really feeling that. H God's actually going to be going down. Thanks to Tinker actually DCs, so they don't care. Oh, well, I'll tell you what. That was a pretty brawly game, so I enjoyed that. 3-4-3 road to TI8, so this semi-protein 3-4-3. I feel like they're ready to go to TI8, so it looks like they're starting the journey well. Beware played well. Couldn't really tell you what it was. I feel like the draft wasn't as strong. It was a good draft, but eventually it was just too much for them to bear.